All right, the third one's up. This is Monsters and Treasure for the Castles and Crusades system put out by Trollord Games. They sent me these review copies, and let's just dig into this one. This cover is just totally awesome. It is so reminiscent of the monster manual from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons back in the day. So it is clearly an homage to that. Now, the other thing is, I won't show it to you this time, but this also has that stitched binding we saw in the others. Now, let's take a look inside. We've got to start out with a dragon because all of us who like fantasy role-playing games love dragons, and this is one of my favorite pictures in here. Looks like a cleric with a white dragon. Why would I not like that? The artwork is wonderful in here. You see artwork for this and that, just amazing things. You just flip a page, there's some more artwork, as you would expect in a good monster guide. So what are you going to find in here? You're going to find in here your classic monsters. That is what this is for. Now, as I said in my first video, this you only need the player's handbook. If you don't want the fiddly bits and all the extras that you could pick up in the Castle Keeper's Guide, this is the other book I would recommend. I mean, it's almost necessary, but you could, with CNC, make up your own monsters, find monsters online. But this book is definitely worth it with the amount of monsters and the information on what the monsters do. They filled it chock full of text as well as pictures to let you know how these monsters might act in combat, as well as the special abilities the monsters have. The other really nice part you'll find toward the end of the book, and that is the treasure tables as well as the treasure. If you're like me and you can't always think of something to reward your players with, this is a great resource for it. I want to show you one of my favorite items they have in here. This is the Instant Fortress, and if you're an old schooler like me and you're getting mobbed by a ton of goblins that are just coming at you, kobolds, whatever, you have an instant fortress you can pop up at any time. It's something I've thought about giving to my players, but I haven't done in some time, but I really like the idea of an instant fortress. Overall, after looking at all three books, I would say they've been excellently made, put together well, and they just did a wonderful job. So if you're looking for a simpler system that's more flexible, I recommend Castles and Crusades.